Camera. Good day, Galaxia Cat. How are you? Feeling a bit better today. Still need to get more sleep, but oh, I'm sorry. I know it's really annoying headaches. I just have to watch what I put in my body. If I put beers that are too strong in my body says no, thank you, Hyper. Yeah, doing better. Little bit get really annoyed when I spend a lot of time trying to figure something out and I cannot figure out. And yesterday I spent a lot of time trying to figure out how to paint one of the new float planes in Microsoft Flight Simulator, and it just wouldn't pick up what I was doing. I think I was just tired, so I went to bed and I woke up early today. I kept trying again this morning. I still couldn't do it, so I asked for help on the internet, and I'm gonna stand by. Maybe there's probably missing something obvious. Okay. Let's get this plane going while we're here. We're gonna go for a treasure hunt today. There is this treasure that I've never tried to find this one before, but it's to the it's in the desert here to the north, Saudi Arabian desert, and I want to pay off this BN-2 and I want to buy a float plane as well. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to deliver some pizza about 40 nautical miles to the northwest here, and then I'm going to keep going and look for that treasure and hopefully find it so we can pay off that loan quickly. You know, indeed, hopefully someone has good help. Yep, my modus operandi is try to figure out myself. If I really can't get it, then I ask for help. And that's how I've always learned things. We'll see. We'll see. I'll probably keep, after this, later today, I'll probably keep banging my head at it more. And then I'll end up writing a blog post to help someone else who runs through the same problem when I figure it out. If I can figure it out, of course. Netherlands weather nice and bright and shiny or rainy. I miss rain. It's been really hot here. There was a bit of rain yesterday, but it's really sudden gusts of wind. Very strange. Look at that nice PT-17 there. All right, let's get this thing going. Battery. Nav lights. Avionics. Left fuel valve, left fuel auxiliary pump. Right fuel valve, right fuel auxiliary pump. Port magnetos, starboard magnetos. We've had a lot of rain. The south had horrible floods. Yeah, I saw that and like last week, right or the week before. Time flows so weirdly for me these days. Floods, yeah. This. Sorry, well, I don't know any Dutch, so don't worry. Hopefully Sheepa's feeling better with the second shot there. Have you had both your shots? I had both, but you know, now they're talking about maybe a booster one here. I'm just so tired of hearing about the whole thing. But yeah, probably another year of mess, I'm thinking. Alright, I think we're good to go here. Okay, clear prop, people. Clear prop out there. Just doing one last check. We're not gonna go anywhere in particular, so I'm just gonna... I do have a let's see if Neofly is working today, the Neopad. Oh! Nope, not... Did I forget to turn it on? Oh, oh man, that could be a problem. Let's see. And that's Neofly. Did I forget to turn Neopad on? That could be a problem. We have to restart the simulator. It was a bit sick yesterday, but seems alright today. I get my second Tuesday. Alright, that's good. I'm glad. Good luck of your second shot. It is on. I don't know what the heck's going on. Why Neopad is not working. We're just gonna have to use Neofly. So we're just gonna have to keep alt tabbing. I'm actually going to turn on display capture. Good from here. Oh. I think the bearing is around what, 350, I would say, for my position. I'm gonna guess 350. Let's try that. And let's start this engine. Clear prop. Clear the propeller out there. Saudi Arabia, the accent will be a little bit different. Where is it again? Oh, it's up here. Okay. Keep looking for the keys. There's so many airplanes in this video game that I fly one and then I forget, and then when I start flying the other one, I'm looking for the thing in the one before. Pulici, my internet is laggy. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. Sorry that your internet is laggy. Mine is okay today. I'm lucky to have pretty good internet here in New York. Let's take a look at this runway. We're all the way out in Saudi Arabia. We're gonna go for a flight to the desert to try and is there a windsock in this place? To try and find some treasure today. Drone camera speed you can change right here. There you go. A little better. But we have plenty of space. I don't think the wind is probably not that strong, so we're just gonna go. I'm not gonna worry too much. I don't think there's a tower here. What is this? Flight assistant and basic controls. Alright, I don't know why there was a yellow thing. Some new things here in the flight simulator. We got the checklist. I don't need that right now. Let's go to ATC. Ground, and we're gonna request a taxi to depart straight out. The engine's stopped. Oh, they do have a tower. Good. Go acknowledge that.
Taxi to and hold short runway 23 via taxiway Hypertexthero 1.
Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. We are moving this aeroplane. Spitfire here. Don't know what an Israeli Spitfire is doing here in Saudi Arabia, but hopefully that won't matter one day. Everyone will get along, and you know, flags and lines of maps will be a thing of the past. But for now, it'll be an issue. Alright, we'll stop here. And I'm sure the runway here. Let's turn the brake on again. And let's see if they'll be happy with this.
Tower Hypertexthero 1 at runway 23 ready for departure, departing straight out.
Hypertexthero 1 altimeter 29.32, wind 216 at 8. Straight out departure approved. Cleared for takeoff, runway 23.
Alright, we'll acknowledge the takeoff clearance and we're gonna go.
Takeoff runway 23 Hypertexthero 1.
All right, a little music for this successful clearance from the tower. Let's go. I want the flaps down to takeoff position.
Have a nice flight, and don't mess with this guy.
Alright, oh yeah, I'm transporting pizza, so 2 missions in one. First we're gonna transport some pizza to someone having a party in the desert. And then we're gonna keep going, we're gonna keep heading north, and we're gonna look for that treasure. So 2 drones with 1 shot in this mission, ladies and gentlemen. 2 drones with 1 shot. Taken off, don't mess with this guy, copy that. Kerr, how you doing? Good morning. Good morning, we got William T. Kerr, WT here, ladies and gentlemen. Riding with a first officer of the utmost quality. Good afternoon to you. We are in Saudi Arabia. We are going into the desert looking for... First we're delivering some magic pizza, then we're going to look for treasure. The reason I picked the magic pizza mission is because... you know, pizza, I've been talking about pizza so much, that's gonna become a theme here in the stream. I'm even thinking about changing my channel points to pizza. You know, Sim Caesar has donuts, maybe I'm gonna have pizza. You know, it's nice and round and tasty, and you can have pepperoni, or you can have vegetarian mozzarella di bufala, you can have a deep pan from Chicago or New York City, or you can have thin crust from Rome, or the Neapolitan, which is kind of in between and a different taste. Alright, there we go, we're off. Nothing much to see here other than desert. We do want to stay below 1,000 feet in order to avoid the authorities until we at least deliver that pizza. Definitely don't mess with the guy in Saudi Arabia. Yeah, oh, he's invisible even, wow. Yeah. I was hoping that it would be Gricia. Pizza or Gricia, I'll take either, Kerr. Woo, big beach. Thank you, Wild Craze. Wild Craze has appeared, ladies and gentlemen, and Kerr has appeared, so that calls for this. And this. I better acknowledge that before this this air traffic controller gets upset.
Tower Hypertexthero 1 frequency change.
Oh, watch out. Watch out. Lean a little bit, both the mixture and the RPMs. Let's stay below 1,000 feet. Let's trim her nicely. And then go to the outside view and try to get a good view here of this desert sunlight. Still no sound update for the BN-2 Island. I'm getting impatient. I want a sound update for this plane. Thank you, Kerr. -78. Not much out here, ladies and gentlemen. It is a desert, but there is something new that is gonna, after this mission, to look, hopefully find this this desert. We are going to fly a new aeroplane here today. It's not even an aeroplane. It's something that flies. You're gonna have to wait and see later. And it's something that has flown over desert planets too. I'm missing your colorful shirt. I know, me too, Iceberg. You know what? I could have put it on, but I wore it 2 days straight, so thankfully I can't transmit, you know, smell here through the stream, but I think I'm gonna have to get another one of those. I'm gonna have to get a bunch of different colorful shirts. It's in the wash today, so... I mean, it's not yet in the wash, but it's going to the wash today. So it'll be back. Yeah, I'm very monotone today, I know. Monotonous. I'm feeling a little monotonous, too. First deliver pizza over here, then look for treasure over here. That's the plan. I am tired of owing money for this BN-2 Islander. I want to pay off the loan, and I want to buy a float plane as well. Think about selling the Cessna 152, and I think maybe I could afford an X-Cub float plane of that. Yesterday I broke my head until midnight trying to paint the new float planes in Microsoft Flight Simulator, but couldn't figure it out. Tried it this morning, still couldn't figure it out. So I asked for help over at hypertexthero.com. I'm gonna keep trying it, and then I'm gonna write it up when I figure it out finally, because I can't get the liveries, custom liveries, to show up with the float variants of the plane. So if the regular ones I can do it, of the floats I can't. I don't know why. Done by. One thing you're not is monotonous, monotone maybe, but you can't fix that with a wash. Thank you, Kurt. That's gotta be to say. Good afternoon to the Eternal Town. Icebird sending a hello down to Rome. The Eternal City full of gricia, full of pizza, full of deliciousness. Well, Chris, I think I want my float plane to look like it's on top of 2 big bananas. That would be awesome. I would like that. Maybe I know that all the files are there. I try to paint them. I almost got it to work, but it all turned pink because I think pink is the default. This pink pattern texture is the default thing when it can't find the texture that where you're supposed to paint it. But I think the problem I'm having is I don't know what files to I've done it before with the default liveries. I've managed to do liveries for both default planes and for the custom ones like the BN-2, like this library over here. But for the float planes ones, the way it's structured is different. They have 3 folders, one for the regular, one for the skis, and one for the floats. And for the life of me, I couldn't figure it out yesterday or this morning. This wouldn't work, so gonna keep trying. I asked for help on the Microsoft Flight Simulator forums, although there's not many people who do custom liveries. I think it's quite quiet there on the livery forum. We'll see how it goes. No eating today, sports instead. I don't know how you can do that, Icebird, but props to you. I need to eat every day, otherwise I get angry. Or I just get really tired, I need to sleep. I'm like a bear, you know, if I don't eat, I need to just hibernate. Food is almost like sleep for me. I can be really tired and then I have some food and then boom! It's like a Super Mario Brothers mushrooms. I grow taller and boom! Does this work? How about this? Some Sanfres coming in. I'll eat for sport. I bought some habanero hot dogs today. That's something to look forward to tomorrow. Alright. Oh, tomorrow. Yeah, habanero means hot, right? Yeah, you gotta get ready for the next day after you eat something hot. I understand that. Not asking me, I'm disappointed. I'm not... Oh, I will ask you. Here's my question. Here, don't get disappointed. Just go to hypertexthero.com, and on the top there's my question. I'm gonna update that post later of what I've done, showing my file structure and everything. I might even do it on stream. Maybe we can work on it together and figure it out. That could be a fun thing to do. Figure out how to do a paint job for these new float planes on stream, because I haven't been able to do it. I'm sure the problem is here between my earphones. It's not with the game, but I'm a little off course. But after like several hours, like 2 or 3 hours last night, and then a couple of hours this morning, I couldn't get it. That really annoys me. A little greenish there, but I think it's just the tint. It's not foliage. Maybe some desert foliage. And Wildcray says, today I ordered a pizza, so it'll be here in a couple of hours. Oh, please put a picture in the Discord. I think that pizza is going to become a theme here in the Hypertexthero stream. Sim Caesar has the donuts. I think I'm going to take over the pizza, or I'm going to just appropriate pizza for my stream. Because, you know, who doesn't like pizza? You know, you can argue about toppings, you can argue about pineapples and stuff like that, but who doesn't like a pizza? Do you know someone who doesn't like a pizza? Really hates pizza? I've never met anyone. What do you want to paint? Just let me know. I want to paint the top of the wing, like basically, you know where I put my hearts here on the BN-2? Here, hold up. Basically, I want to paint the top of the wings, but on the Cessna C172 G1000 float variant. I can paint the regular one with the wheels, but I cannot paint the float one, and I want to paint the default float one in Microsoft Flight Simulator. That's what I'm having trouble with. Thank you, Icebird. I will gift you a subscription, a sub to the channel of your choice if you figure that out and help me. All right. Pineapple is fantastic on pizza. Watch out, flame war coming. I like pineapple on pizza if it's pizza in Brazil, if it's Brazilian pineapple. Not liking pizza means it got the wrong topping on. There you go. Send me your heart, please, but not the IRL one. Oh, like you want the heart? Okay, I can't do it right now because, you know, I'm in the middle of flying this thing and I don't have autopilot on because I have to stay below 1,000 feet and I don't know what's going to be ahead. As soon as I deliver this pizza, maybe I can put autopilot for the next leg towards the treasure, and then I'll send you the heart. Icebird. Can we ban Galaxia? No, she's a moderator. Sorry, Kerr. If I make it, it's a gift from me to you. All right, that's fine. But you know, I like to also give gifts back. First things first, get on my bike now. About 2 hours. Copy that. No rush, no pressure. Just I'm gonna try more later as well. Maybe I'll figure out. But if I do figure it out, ladies and gentlemen, either with or without, probably together here with Icebird's help, I am going to write a blog post and post it on hypertexthero.com, including maybe with a library for you to download and instructions on how to use it, about how to paint those new float planes, put a custom library on those. And I'm also going to try to put bananas on the floats because Wildcraze just said he would like that. For as long as you keep delivering them. Nothing personal, Galaxia Cat. It's okay, we can disagree about pizza toppings and pizza types of pizza. Low flying here over the Saudi Arabian desert, on our way to find treasure, on our way to deliver pizza. In this Neofly Microsoft Flight Simulator, Neofly role-playing game layer that's hidden draped over Attitude. Still doesn't work. I updated Neopad to the latest version. Still doesn't work for me, so there's some bugs going on in the Neopad, or maybe it's the bug between my headphones, but that's why I keep out tabbing here to Neofly proper. Neofly actual. Neofly actual, do you copy? Because I Neopad, the in-game little iPad Garmin digital assistant thing is not working. It tastes good with kiwi and bananas. Galaxia, you should go to Brazil someday. If you like fruits, Brazil is a place for you to go. Very good fruit. Vegetables are not as good as Italy, but the fruits are... Oh, I can eat like a whole pineapple by myself there. Walker says, what kind of photo structure change? Looks the same to me. Yeah, it looked the same to me too. The only confusing thing is the C172 Garmin version, the G1000 version. There's 3 folders inside it. One is the regular, one is the float, and one is the skis. And I try to follow the instructions as I do of the regular one. I couldn't get the float one wings to be painted. The wings of the float variant to be painted. I just couldn't get it. wouldn't work. I think it's probably something I'm doing wrong, almost certainly, but it also, if you look in Microsoft Flight Simulator, the float variants, they don't have liveries. So I was wondering that is there a limitation currently, you know? Should be on top of the pizza place, but I'm not hearing anything. Oh, parking brake set. Wait a minute.
We are above the drop zone. I dropped the pizza. Fly straight for 30 seconds.
That's funny. I think that's a bug. The good thing I looked at it because we were right on top of it. Dropping the pizza. I didn't see anybody there. Oh, there you go. There's a party over there. There you go. That's where they want the pizza. Look at that. They wanted pizza. There's these two ambulances in the desert and they wanted pizza. You know, what a world we're living in. You can be in the middle of the Saudi Arabian desert and you can order pizza and some
pizza delivered. Crazy
pilot in a BN-2 will fly over and drop it for you.
Transporter, I have confirmation that the pizza has been received. Well done. You can land.
Copy that, dispatch. I'm gonna keep going on this bearing, looking for some treasure. I will be back later. Thank you for your help. I'm gonna drop this guy off. He's gonna have to come with me. Please advise authorities. Over. Texture floats has a folder on its own. Yeah, I see now. Yeah, so that's what's confusing to me. I've tried several different ways of organizing it, and I couldn't get the floats, the wings on the floats to change. I didn't try the floats themselves because I was more interested in the wings. You know, I like to put stuff on the wings of the plane, like the hearts and the 1-2 jump. 1-2 jump. Here. Ciao. Come stai? Let's turn off this auxiliary fuel pumps because I forgot. We can also turn off the landing lights. We don't need this. It like a custom aircraft that has floats only, then defaults to normal Cessna for other things. So I tried also to change it, the livery in the normal Cessna, and it worked like in the what's it called, the in the profile, okay, where in your hangar, when you go to click on profile and you go to my hangar, and I loaded up the default Cessna 172 G1000, the livery appeared, but if I changed to the float one, it would not pick up any livery changes no matter where I changed them. It was... I think I was doing something wrong because I was tired. I'm gonna climb a bit now because we have delivered a pizza, so we can go over 1,000 feet. We're not gonna, no one's gonna come and cut our body to pieces or anything. I think I'm getting drunk this afternoon. Cheers, Kerr. Is it, what's going on this afternoon? Is it, wait, what day is today? Is it Wednesday? It's Wednesday today, okay. Oh, good day as any, I guess. I got drunk last Thursday and I was still recovering yesterday, so I have to really be careful. I may have a magic gummy bear this afternoon. Although Amber probably won't like that because then I won't shut up for the rest of the night. Fallback 13, a Sobo 72 classic texture. I was sober the 17th. Oh, you're not working today? Awesome, Kerr. That's a good reason to get sober. To get, I mean, drunk. And anything you need from me, I am standing by, Kerr. I hope that OCC, you know me, OCC, they let me be and work for the IPPC. 1-2 boss. Okay, we're climbing here to 2500. I'm gonna put on some autopilot goodness here. We'll leave it a heading, because we don't have a flight plan, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, why is it still climbing? See, this always confuses me, this thing. Wait, stand by. I haven't read the manual yet, Iceberg. I apologize, but eventually, you know. Too many things happening, too many things to do. Go back here. Alright, I think my heading is going to change a little bit, because look at that, it's a little bit more to the left. Let's go to 342. Because 42 is the answer, ladies and gentlemen, to life, the universe, and everything. That's the meaning of life, is number 42. Okay, and to be happy. Being happy is the most important thing. That you do anything you can to be happy. I hate what they've done of the tooltip style. Yeah, I think you mean like this stuff here? Like I changed mine back to Legacy. Iceberg taught me how to do that yesterday. So I changed mine back to Legacy. You can do that by going to Assistant option. Like you go to the main menu, you go to Assistant, and then on the hover thing you can go to Legacy. I think they did that for the Xbox, you know, for the controllers. You're not using a mouse, so it can be a little more confusing. So that's what they forced them to change that. Kerr says, out of my hands, I left everything in good order for a coins comes. Copy that, Kerr. I appreciate that very much, really. And yeah, I'm just dreaming for the. I'll pray for the OCC gods. Wildcry says, if you get normal Cessna to work with library, adjust the texture.config for your floats to fall back to the one you customize. Ah, okay. So I go into the, I would go into the, yeah, we got some time to look at a folder thing here. Does this appear? Let's see. Let's pretend, obviously I'm not going to change anything in the official, but let's pretend that this is not the official one. This is in the community folder. I would go to, here. I will go to floaters. I'll go to texture and texture.config. This one here is the one you're talking about. And then here I will change to the fallback number 1 here. I will change to, I would put underscore hypertexthero here. Is that what you're saying? That sounds like a good idea. I didn't think about that. Because what I do is I usually, when I come in here, first I put underscore or dash hypertexthero. Then here I'm confused whether if I should put underscore hypertexthero too. I think I do in the end of everything. Alright, I'll try that afterwards. Thanks for the idea. Wow, crazy. I forgot about that little texture.config file in here. Maybe that'll work. If it works, I will gift a couple of subs in the after I've confirmed it, of course, either in the afternoon stream or it might be a little later. I might do a stream tonight. I may play some Grand Theft Auto. It's been a while. There's some free stuff in Grand Theft Auto apparently you can get, but I don't know if you have had it in Xbox and bought it again, or if it's for everyone. Wild Craze mentioned that to me. Don't tell Mr. V, because I don't know if he brought his computer to New York and he might get withdrawal if he I like having the tooltips, but less conspicuous like they were before. Oh, you think like these are too big, basically you're saying, like right now it's way too big, huh? Maybe you can disable them, but and maybe yeah, they're pretty big now. I see what you're saying. Or just turn off tooltips. Yeah, but you like having them. I agree about tooltips, it didn't need to be bigger for everybody. Yeah, what they really need in this game and stuff like Neofly is something for you to change text size globally for the interface. I think that would be useful. Because, you know, everyone has different eyes, different eyesight, different size monitors, different systems, so make it an option that you can switch, kind of like making the text bigger in web browsers, you know. You can even see them on phones now. Last night I thought of another thing I like to see in this, now I forgot what it was. That happens to me all the time and more as I get older, wild crazy. That's why I generally, even at night, I keep a... One to boom! Iceberg for all. I think he may have succeeded or something. Because as I get older I forget more things, I keep one of these next to my bed at night. And one of these, like a pencil and a piece of paper. And then if I have an idea, I like scribble crazy. I scribble it down quickly. so that I don't forget, because often I'm like, oh, that would be cool, and then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make a mental note in the morning. After I get in the morning, it's gone, you know. So music, I think, in game getting loud. Yep, too loud. Let me turn it down a little bit. I have a type of drone zone-ish music now. It goes up and down in volume. It's like a drone zone-ish music. But thanks for letting me know, Kerr. I'm always working on the music, the playlists. Gonna be more different bossa coming in. There's gonna be different drone zone. There's gonna be some heavy metal too, but that's gonna be for like more shooter streams. Heavy metal, but at a low volume. I'm trying to find a balance with, you know, more like instrumental heavy music. Oh, look at that desert. That's nice, huh? I like that. Look at that. There, screenshot time for the socials, ladies and gentlemen. Not out here, can barely hear it. If a thought don't make it to the morning, it's not worth it. That's another way to put it. That's when I studied advertising in university, there was this guy that came and gave a talk, and he said that the way he would come up with ideas for ads is he would brainstorm, drink lots of red wine, and whatever he remembered in the morning were the good ideas. Whatever he forgot sucked. You know, I don't know if I couldn't do that because I just get too I can't drink as much as I used to. I prefer writing or editing sober now. I think that's better. It's nice to get drunk once in a while, but if you make it your routine, it could become problematic. Look at this wonderful landscape here. Very beautiful. The more screenshots for the social, perhaps a river that once in a while, in every millennia, the water flows through there or something. Walker is okay, it's pretty loud here, but I can still hear well, so it's fine. Copy that. Thank you, Kerr. Always good to get to hear how the music's sounding in other systems. Oh, look at that. That looks cool. The sun appeared when I put that down. Another screenshot for the socials. Redeem posture check. Elias, welcome to the stream. It's been a while. Good to see you, Elias. And to hydrate. Sure. I miss Arma. Arthur should be back, I think, in a few more weeks, but maybe I'll organize one myself, an Arma situation. We got Kerr who would like to play with us at some point here, maybe in a weekend. Well, what's really loud is these trucks going outside right now. Galaxias has pretty loud for me too. Is it too loud for you, Galaxia? The music? I mean, now it went down. Here, let's go to Bossa Nova. We go to Bossa Nova. It's gonna be pretty loud now. Get ready. There's a drone zone music, the drone zone-ish music. It's like these sort of drones that get higher in volume and then lower in volume. How's that volume for the music? Copy that, thank you. Appreciate it very much. Turn it a little bit lower. Kerr says, I'd be ruined if I wanted to get drunk every day. I would need a lot. Yeah, man, you're like I used to try to keep up with friends of mine, you know, who drank when I was university in England, and it was a losing battle, you know, it was a bad idea. They could drink so much more than me. If you want to dance? This is even louder than the music before, not too though? Okay. What's loud for me is the airplane from the outside view. Now, that's why I'm really looking forward to this. Like a broken MP3 player here, but I am really looking forward to the BN-2 Islander sound update. Please, Black Box Simulations, let's get a move on. Although I know that they probably also waited for the sim update to see if something changed. You know, it wouldn't be easy to be a developer of one of these airplanes in this game, because you know you have to keep on it. It's like not you've done the work and then it's done. When there's a sim update, maybe it breaks something, you have to go and fix it. So how are we doing? Are we near the treasure? Oh, we're approaching. Look at that. We're not far. Thankfully, we're in the BN-2, so I don't have to worry about fuel. Plenty of fuel in the tank. Now I can just hear it instead of barely hear it. Right now, you're like Professor Jones and Raider of the Lost Ark. Fly yes, land no. Sure, you have to drink more. He may become George Clooney. George Clooney. You know who looks like George Clooney? The Flying Fabio. The Flying Fabio looks like George Clooney, ladies and gentlemen. I actually met George Clooney. Did I ever tell you that in the stream? I took a photograph of him. Do you want to see it? Let me try to find it. Where I used to work. George, nice guy. Really nice guy. I took a picture of him together with this guy that kind of looked a little like Tom Cruise. I don't know what's going on with Fabio. Here's a picture of George Clooney with Alexander Cooney, who kind of looks like Tom Cruise, where I used to work in Talent Academy in New York City a couple of years ago. Nice guy, George Clooney. His wife was launching an event for legal observers around the world. She's a lawyer, and she was launching this event for legal observers around the world to, you know, observe, be present during court proceedings that in places where, you know, they're not very fair, potentially. Like Saudi Arabia would be one of them, I think. Iceberg for all, what you're talking about? He's even wearing the same hat as Professor Jones. I took a picture of a snail once. I like snails. Snails are nice. I took a picture of a snail too, but I don't think I published that one. I've taken millions of photographs of cats. I can show you 10 million photographs of cats. That's what I photograph the most these days, are cats. You want to see a picture of a cat? Okay. Alright, let's see. Let me see if we can find a funny one. Alright, this one is pretty funny. This is our cat Las Tortas. She's with my mom now. And I call her Vampiro because she looks like a little vampire, you know, in that particular picture. But when she puts her teeth out and she's a little black thing, she really looks like a little vampiro. That means vampire in Portuguese. Kerr says Clooney's wife is Lebanese and is a great human rights lawyer advocate. That's right. That picture for John Clooney was during an event that his wife was organizing for yeah, this legal observer. Yeah, she's super nice, and he's super nice. I talked to him a bit. He was super chill. He was like, "Is that a?" He knew what camera I had, and Iceberg says, "Yes, you are right for sure, but much alcohol can do like transform the things you see." Yes, it can. Here's a life tip for any young people watching the stream. When you're old enough to drink alcohol, try not to get drunk, just get tipsy, okay? Tipsy is good. Don't have one drink, get tipsy. Don't get smashed drunk. You know, once in a while, you're gonna have to do it, you know, but Don't make it a regular occurrence. Tipsy is alright. You're still, you know, you're a little bit more loose. You're a little bit more like talkative. Your cheeks are a little redder. But if you get smashed, then the next day you might have a, you know, be in prison or have a broken leg, or they might not want you to go back to the bar that you were at anymore, or you might lose your wallet. Who knows? Ah, it looks like bloodstains from his latest kill. What are you talking about? The photograph? He's gay though, so if he was talking to you, I don't know, who the heck are you guys talking about? Like George Clooney? Hand sanitizer is for outside use. And masks are for outside, oh, for inside use. Oh, we're here. Oh, here, watch out. Autopilot off. We are around the exploration point, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if we can find this treasure. I'm gonna start circling. I'm gonna descend because it's hard to see these things. Is that it? Negative. We are looking for a treasure. It may be a crashed airplane. It may be like a derelict ark. We don't know. Thank you, Wild Craze. Oh, the blanket around La Starta. Copy that. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Homos and hand sanitizer and all that stuff. I think I missed that, but now I'm looking for the treasure, so I'm gonna have to leave that to the chat to figure out. Stand by. Let me put the mixture to full. And propeller RPM to full as well. Dun, 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 dun. Oh yeah. Is that it? Something over there. I think that's just a rock outcropping. Let's approach and see. I'll stick my head out the window. Yeah, I'll pretend that the window's open and that the sound's fine. It looks like just some trees, rock outcropping. Okay, I think it's 1 nautical mile around we have to search, I forget, but we're just gonna keep spinning. We're just gonna keep circling around here until we find this thing. I don't want to go home until we find this, okay? We'll camp out in the desert at night if we have to. I think I got lucky touching down close enough. I found a couple of these. One was particularly difficult because it was kind of buried in the sand. And it's a little bumpy here too. It may be a little tricky to land. Okay, we're basically technically flying right above around where it should be. It's not going to be right on the icon, obviously, because I'm gonna put the flaps to take off position to fly a little slower here. The music too loud now? Let me turn down a little bit. Looking for treasure here in the Saudi Arabian desert, ladies and gentlemen. Is that it? Oh, we found it! 1-2 boss! That is it. It's a crashed airplane. Alright, how the heck? Alright, I could probably put her down right here, actually. Right where I'm flying. Thought I saw a sailboat. You'll find some Thargoid crash site. Learning. I found some gold here in pitch black back in the days and left it at the closest airport. Now it's stuck there. You can also wait of the landing till night. You will do it. No landing at night in this desert. Hey, thank you. 1-2 pots. Thank you, Elias. There's some jazzy stuff coming in here through some hypertext transfer protocol powered speakers, ladies and gentlemen. Internet powered speakers. We are going to put full flaps. We are going to go down to the landing. We are going to turn on the auxiliary fuel pump on both port and starboard engines in case we lose power at the last moment, and then the auxiliary pump will keep the fuel pumping. Thank you, Elias. Hope you're doing well. I talked to a friend of mine in Berkeley, California there, and she said you should come visit before we're gonna burn. Everything's gonna burn down here eventually, so just come visit before. Margot, dear friend Margot, she's coming to New York City in a couple of weeks as well, and I haven't seen Mr. V yet. He's busy working. We can probably see him on Saturday. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. It's a little bit bumpy, but we're gonna do our best here. That wasn't too bad. Oh, and Wild Craze and applause with the win. What the heck is this thing? Like a crashed airliner. We are hopefully gonna find gold, maybe some Thargoid stuff. Look at that. Okay. Is it a British Airways airliner? Yeah, there's a problem here. Look at that. Okay, let's just stop right here. I haven't... Oh, there. I think she was gonna talk to me, but then it cut out. Jeez. Yeah, maybe it was like... Oh, there, it's cutting out. Neofly is behaving a little bit weird today. Guardian technology, yeah. Let me update the landing rate leaderboard. See, it keeps cutting in and out. What's going on, Neofly? Let's go see. Oh, come on, Neofly. Please tell me that you're working, that you haven't crashed. Man, if Neofly crashed... Oh, here you go, I found it. No. Yes? Maybe? Neofly is confused, ladies and gentlemen. Look at Neofly's state right now. Oh no, please don't crash. You found... Oh, here you go. You found 16 of something. Hopefully it's gold. I think maybe there's too many things going on and Neofly's getting confused. I'm gonna disable SimToolkit Pro quickly to give my CPU a little more, you know, a little more oomph. And hopefully Neofly will be able to... Yeah, I think it's trying to come in, but it's too much happening to the computer and it's getting confused. Hopefully it'll save it to the SQLite database and I won't have to redo this. I won't lose my I won't lose my gold. Look at that. A crashed airplane in the Saudi Arabian desert. Maybe there was some gold going for some corrupt prince in the government here. And either they suffered an engine failure like in Castaway, whatever that movie of Tom Hanks was, and they just crashed here, or maybe they were shot down by some Houthi guerrillas, I don't know. Correct. Look at Task Manager. Yeah, but I don't want to turn anything off because I don't want to... Neofly not responding very high, and Flight Simulator is very high, of course. But I'm not gonna quit it. It's just gonna have to... Let's get away from it. It's telling me good job. Let's try to get away from it and hopefully it'll be fine. Alright, flaps to takeoff position. I love that movie. I love... is it called Castaway?
Job.
I think it's called Castaway, right? Stand by. Let me do a little sound for the successful finding of this gold?
Junior.
What should be the sound? I think the sound should be perhaps this one. And in today's newscast, ladies and gentlemen, crazy BN-2 island pilot finds gold in the Saudi Arabian desert. Back to Bossa Nova. Alright, let's go. I'm gonna just point in direction takeoff here. I set the parking brake. I think it's a successful mission. I'm just hoping that Neofly saves it to the MySQL database before it crashes, you know. I'm gonna head back to base. Awesome new segments. You like that one, Elias? I'm experimenting with these sound effects inspired by Sim Caesar's stream. Auxiliary fuel pumps disabled, and we're gonna basically take a back azimuth to come back from whence we came, and that just means that I'm gonna, that little orange arrow, I'm gonna point my plane's ass towards it. You point the butt of the airplane towards it, and then we'll be coming from whence we came, the back azimuth of our bearing. Like as if you're like running away from a stampede of Xbox players with bow and arrows with orange tips behind you. You're flying away as fast as you can to BN-2 island. But I'm kidding. I'm very happy that there's all these. I'm happy to have new players. I think it's gonna be good. I looked at LaGuardia yesterday in the Microsoft Flight Simulator map, and it was like full of airplanes. Full of airplanes. I didn't go and check it out. Maybe we'll do that later. And let me update, who won? I think Wild Craze won, right? Let me update before I forget. I just want to put the autopilot here for our heading. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, shit. No, wait. That's the heading is wrong because I need the back azimuth. Okay, so the back azimuth is going to be, what, about 155? Go, 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 go. Put it around there. That works. And now I'm going to come back here. And it'll be heading. I'll leave it at about 2,000. Thank you, Iceberg. Okay, here you go. Wild Craze 1. Is he... Wild Craze is getting close to the front here, huh? He is in second place now, ladies and gentlemen. Only 3 points away from Sheepa. Sending love to Sheepa. He had his second shot of the vaccine, so he's a little under the weather. Hopefully he feels better soon. And I have... whoa. I just got a message from Arthur, who's in Brazil, and he says... Oh my god, his brother was a friend of mine as well. He brought like this air rifle that we had when we were kids. Mamma mia. I didn't shoot at living things. I only shot at cars and at the lamps and lampposts and you know, little toy ships that we made to put on the swimming pool. Ladies and gentlemen, we are potentially, let's see if okay, Neofly is back. 1-2 boss, 1-2 jump. Yes, Neofly did not crash. We did land. We did found 16 of something. You found 16, you found. It's a little bit buggy, that seems, but hopefully we have some gold in our cargo hold here. Okay, when we get back to the base, we're gonna find out if we have gold in the cargo hold of our BN-2 Islander. And if we do, ladies and gentlemen, we will be able to sell that gold for quite a bit of money, and we'll be able to, one, pay off this $267,000 loan and buy a float plane. Okay, we got a back azimuth. We're heading back from whence we came to what was it? Oscar Echo Oscar Mike. Some desert airstrip in Saudi Arabia. This is where we are. We're going to look for gold there. We're playing Neofly. It's a pilot career RPG layer utility for Microsoft Flight Simulator. It'll be a 16 BA cabin snacks. Imagine that, like you go all the way Kurt here coming in of the joke, ladies and gentlemen. 16 British Airways cabin snacks. That's all I would have been able to find instead of gold in that crash round. That would be pretty disappointing. But you know, better than nothing. I like that. You know, you guys keep talking about food and making me hungry every time I'm streaming here. And so 16 COVID masks. So another one, ladies and gentlemen. I saw this meme the other day. It was like one day in the future I'm going to, you know, put on a coat I haven't worn for a while, and I'll put my hand in my pocket and I'll pull it out, and I'll look at this mask, and I'll remember that weird year of COVID, you know, 2020, 2021, and then I'll grab my machete and make sure I stay to the shadows and keep avoiding those zombies or something like that. I can't, it wasn't exactly like that, but it was pretty funny. Oh, we got Sneaking Dodo behind us. I just went to the outside view and I saw that. Let's go check him out, ladies and gentlemen. I think Sneaking Dodo's here with us. He's high up. He's coming in hot. Sheepa, aka Sneaking Dodo. I'm gonna get away from this airplane so the sound is not so loud. Actually, you know what? Let's just turn the volume down like this. A very weird thing, I call it Space Seagull because it looks like a cross between a seagull and a space shuttle, the BN-2 Islander. Can save your life, you know. It can. There he comes. Sneaking Dodo, aka Sheepa, with another BN-2 Islander. This is like he's coming in like a Focke-Wulf 190 pilot for a boom and zoom pass. Look at that. Those War Thunder start firing around now. And Icebird calls it the Little Devil. It is a little devil of an airplane. My favorite airplane in the sim so far, despite the sound issues. Hopefully that patch is coming soon. There's a nice photograph for the social. Oh, there you go. Let's go. There you go. Let's wait for that little thing on the top to disappear. Disappear, please, little thing on the top. Oh, is that another bug? That thing on the top's not disappearing. It used to disappear if you didn't move the mouse for a while. That's annoying. This thing here is not disappearing. Why is that not disappearing? I thought it disappeared by itself. I've only seen now that it doesn't disappear. Maybe it's a setting. I'm gonna slow down a bit so Sneaking Dodo can catch up. Look at this light here. Look at the difference in lighting, what it does to the landscape. It's just gorgeous. Look at that. There's another screenshot coming. There it goes. Maybe it's because your beloved Xbox newcomers cannot use a mouse. I know. You know, I wouldn't call them beloved. You know, I keep an open mind. I welcome them, but yeah. Oh, here you go. Now it's gone. What happened? But you know, I also understand that not everyone can afford a top-of-the-line computer. An Xbox is like $500 or something. So this game is very demanding, and if they do work in the game that will benefit us with the top-of-the-line computers, that it can still be demanding on even top-of-the-line computers, then good for us all, you know. I'm hoping they bring it to the Mac, to M1s and stuff eventually. Let's fill the screen. Here's one secret of getting better pictures. Get closer to your subject. The name of the game, ladies and gentlemen, is to fill the frame. So, you know, I'm gonna fill the frame of this BN-2 Islander here. And we'll try to get a good photograph like that. Oh, that was pretty nice, but we have to get that drone camera a little bit low, the drone speed a little bit less here. There you go. Now we can adjust it nice and smoothly. And now that thing is there again. Maybe they just increase the amount of time it stays on screen or something. Oh yeah, there you go. Now it's gone. It does disappear. There you go. That's pretty nice. All right. Hey, Mystical! How you doing, man? Yo, sorry I've not been in your stream. No worries, dude. You know, life is important. My life is, you know, involves spending copious amount of time playing video games these days, but I'm doing all right. Oh, your holiday, that's awesome. Where are you about? Roscud, even SU5 not broke Islander. Nope, Islander's still working, Roscud. Still doesn't have a good sounds, but that's coming hopefully in the next few days. They keep saying that's just a few more days. Thank you, YT. Hope you're enjoying your holiday. Wildcraze can't afford keeping up with consoles. Yeah, I don't even have a console. My last console was a Super Nintendo. After that, I just, I've never had an Xbox. Actually, I had a PlayStation 3 or 2 for a little while because of GTA San Andreas. But that was the only game I had. I just got it for that game way back. Then it disappeared, and I just always been straight. Well, here's the hydrate. Yeah, it was good. Awesome. There's nothing to break in the BN-2. Keep moving. It broke the Neopad in Neofly, I think. I don't know if that's the update or something, but look, Neopad's not working. I downloaded the latest version. I put it in the community folder. No. Let's go like here. I wanted to, since we have mission accomplished in sight. It's not mission accomplished yet. We have to get back to the airfield, but we're getting there. So let's put something a little more funky to celebrate that. And let me slow down a bit so Shipper can catch up. Lean out the mixture a little bit. And the propeller RPM as well. And it's getting a little dark here. Let's turn on some instrument control lights. Does that work? There you go. Loving the music. Cool. Yeah, it's a work in progress. I have several playlists. I'm sticking with funk, bossa nova, and drone zone-ish like stuff right now. But there's more stuff coming and more of these as well. There's Sneaking Dodo coming into the other side. It's a better by the sun. I always like to point the camera at the sun and get in the picture there. Copy that. Thanks for returning to the stream, YT Mystical. Roscud, thank you for dropping by as well. I'll try to drop by your stream again soon. It's been a while. Ladies and gentlemen, go and give Roscud a follow. Go and give YT, the Mystical Man, a follow. Iceberg for All is out there too, as is Kerr WT, as is Wild Craze, and of course main man from Jamaica here in the stream, Elias Speaks. We've got a Galaxio Cat here called Galaxia Cat. A little earlier, Matt Rogg, excellent pilot. And behind me flying in another BN-2 Islander. It goes by many names. One of them is Sneaking Dodo. Another one is Sheepa. Skipper. Cruising along after we have some treasure. We don't know if they're peanuts from British Airways or the bars of gold from that were meant for the Saudi Arabian princes, or you know, some corrupt government over there. But we do have them in our cargo hold, and we're heading back to Oscar Echo Oscar Mike here. Although I don't think this is tracking my progress anymore, because is it moving? Oh, it is moving. I think there's probably a headwind because it's moving pretty slow here. No, it feels like we're moving slow because it's a desert, but look at that, we're at 140 knots. That's pretty good for the BN-2. I'm gonna put my throttle forward here a little bit. The beautiful desert lighting. Let's leave it there for a little bit. And I'll turn the volume of the engines down a little bit because it's pretty loud from the outside view. So you can hear a little bit of music. Maybe we'll jam along a little bit. A Rosca ticket followed by my high soft with follower emote. As Rosco's trying out some of these new follower emotes here. You can only use them in my channel, unfortunately, but there's some beta thing from Twitch. Coming to you on a Wednesday, the 28th of July, 2021, a stream, oh, look at that, that's a little bit of a graphical anomaly there. A stream courtesy of this holodeck thing that we can fly simulated airplanes, simulated cities, simulated Earth, all around this beautiful planet. Simulated weather, simulated light. Maybe we live in a simulation, but if it's this good, I don't mind it. I wouldn't mind living in a Microsoft Flight Simulation, although I wouldn't want to be managed by Microsoft managers probably, but yeah, I don't even know what I'm saying. Shipa, whoa! Okay, this one is one of the songs here of the stream I usually put on the end, but it's come on here in the middle. We're halfway home, ladies and gentlemen. Thundering and lighting in mine, whoa. It's bigger than the map. The airplane. My favorite feature, okay, let's say my 3 favorite features of this world update or sim update, is it 5? Number 1, effects on the wheels when you land on water and on dirt and on snow. Number 2, the map. That could be number 1, the map that you can actually, it's not just gray, you can zoom in and you can see stuff. Number 3, I don't know, I have performance that hasn't changed too much for me, but how about you, ladies and gentlemen? Do you have a favorite thing of this if you've been playing this, of the update? Overcast and 22 degrees C's, as if I order it myself. Oh, that sounds pretty nice. better for streaming when it's not so hot. We don't have air conditioner here in Hypertexthero HQ. Thank you for the lurk, Elias. So I like it when it's cooler. Oh, look at that. Oh yeah, that's screenshot time, ladies and gentlemen. It is screenshot time. What is Sneaking Dodo flying? Oh, it is a BN-2. Just double do a little check. Whoa, they changed the key. I don't know what they're doing. This song's pretty awesome, but pretty funky. This is a song by Daniel Friedel. It's called Sandbox United, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa, that was a loud bang outside. I don't know, I think it was a truck. Is the wingtips really that sharp? I think they are. These wingtips, they're fuel tanks there. But I don't know, I can go see a picture of a real BN-2. Let's try it, let's go check it out. It looks like it, yeah, will cut your head off, right? Quite sharp thing. Just double check I'm not gonna crash into any dune. Doing okay. Do you see me in a BN-2, Shipa? It's a good question because I am using a custom livery. Let's take a look at a picture of a BN-2, ladies and gentlemen, and see if the wings are actually this sharp. BN-2 Islander wing tip. Let's see if DuckDuckGo or Google can give us some help here. And I'm gonna switch from the funky to a little bit more drone zone-ish now. Stand by. If it's too loud, just let me know, please. I will turn it down. It's pretty awesome. Look at that view. The Britain Northern Islander wingtips. Let's take a look at Google. Let's see if we can see a close-up and see what they look like in the real aircraft. Looking. Here's one from the Maltese. Stand by. Getting a little loud here. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at that. I lost Dodo. He is just dropping by to say hi. Where is a picture of the wingtip? I don't think it's that sharp actually. Maybe you're right. Here's one. It's not really the wingtip, but you know, I'm not a expert with flight modeling, with like 3D modeling, but yeah, it's not quite as sharp as this, I think. 'Cause this looks like the edge of a knife, you know, but... Oh, there he is. He's behind us. Whoa! Lightning! Was that lightning? Maybe a storm in the distance there. Yeah, maybe it... Oh, right above us. Look at that. Oh, look at those propellers. That's really cool. Accidentally turned the flash on. Yeah, it's like the tourists, they always keep the flash on in the camera. They take a flash picture no matter what. But you know what? I started using flash after I worked as a photographer by the name of Bruce Gilden. And you need to use the flash in the day for field light often. If you want a good little camera that's not a phone for field light, for taking street photographs with field light, you want a Fuji X100, whatever the latest model is. Or an earlier model if you want to spend a little less money. Beautiful lighting here in this BN-2 Islander flight. After finding either some British Airways packets of nuts or some treasure, we are heading back to Oscar Echo, Oscar Mike here in the Saudi Arabian desert. Near Yemen, near the border of Yemen. Probably a pretty risky place to fly in real life. You don't want to be shot down by some shoulder fired or high technologically advanced surface to air missile. I'm going to get by with natural lighting. Yeah, I love natural lighting. It's my favorite. I have experimented with flash, but natural light is always going to be my favorite. Come on, thing, disappear from the top. It is a little buggy there. It takes a little while for this thing here to disappear, so it's taking away from the pictures. Did they add a key to turn off the nameplates? I was going to install that mod, but then since there's the sim update, I decided I didn't. One situation I use it as portraits against bright backgrounds. Yeah, perfect example of a good use. Because I often like shooting against the sun. I like to have the sun in the frame because, you know, it's where we came from. It's the star where we all... one of the stars where we all came from. We're all made of star stuff. So here, I'll take one to fill the frame here. Pretty nice. And so if I'm shooting against the sun, obviously the foreground is going to be black or very dark. So then you need some fill flash. Or you just hold a big piece of paper and reflect some of the sunlight into the person. Awesome. Guys, getting all out there. Good to share the love, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, exactly. Oh. At the sun going down on me. I love seeing the sun at least once per day. But in the morning or late afternoon or before it's sunrises, sunsets. A pretty nice sunset we have here. It just transforms everything into a magical role-playing game. Amber's laughing at my drivel here. And these games now, they have all this, you know, you can use it like a camera. You have like telephoto, like right now I'm using a telephoto lens by zooming in, compressing the perspective here. And you can see that great ball of fire zooming down there. Look at that. The more like dramatic compression of the perspective here. I'm using plus and minus on the number keys for that. And then we can go a wide angle, you can get back here. And it has built-in high dynamic range, so if I aim at the sky, for example, the sun gets a little... You know, it's all this awesome stuff built into the video games the last 10 years or so. That we take it for granted now, but it wasn't always like this. I didn't break it, honest. Oh no, you know what happened? I closed it. Sorry, let me open it up again because I was trying to give Neofly some more processor cycles here because I think Neofly was suffering with my i5 processor. I should really upgrade to an i7 at some point. And I turned it off, so I apologize for that. I forgot to turn it on again. It should be coming back on, but it hasn't. Let's try one more time. Disconnect. Stand by. Yeah, after the last landing, I had turned it off to try to fix a Neofly. And before I crash, let me just make sure I'm not going to run into anything. Here you go. It's back. It is back, ladies and gentlemen. It's funny, you don't even have to sign in. You can just turn it on and it just connects. Thank you for the guess, Icebird. I didn't break it, honest. Is the overlay working now? I forget that there is an overlay. Okay, now the overlay is back. Icebird, can you share what was the one you were using the other day again? That looked really cool. I don't remember what it was, but that looked really cool, the overlay you had on your stream when you were landing in Nepal there. Thank you, Sheepa. We're not too far. I don't know if this place is gonna be lit, so it's good that we're getting there soon. Goodbye, son. Adomani. Adomani. Alright, a little bit off. Let's turn our bearing a little bit to starboard. Don't tell me I need to poke the ground first again to see if it's actually a landable spot. I mean, it was pretty visible airfield. I just don't know if it's lit. I'm not going to fire up a little nav map now to check because we're pretty close, and I want to give my poor computer a break from all the stuff that keep running. But hopefully there's still visibility. We can still see out there. We're not too far away. I think would be good. I'm already going to turn on the landing lights or forget. And I'm already going to turn on the auxiliary fuel pumps or forget those. I can't wait for clicks when I click this stuff, you know. The sound update for this plane. I don't think there's light. It's the one used to test my interior lighting. That one went whoosh, 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 whoosh over my head. But here you go. Have this. We are approaching the airport, ladies and gentlemen. There's a few house of lights, but not on the runway. Copy that, Walkers. Close tabs. Let's see what our position is. We're almost there. It's basically like it changes from these types of dunes to some different types of dunes. It's interesting. It's like more rocky there. But I'm gonna talk to the tower and tell them we're on our way in. Almel.
Tower Hypertexthero 1 is 11 miles north, 1,300 feet with...
Hypertexthero 1 tower. Altimeter 29 decimal tree 4 wind 179 at 7. Fly left base runway 2 tree.
Ultima Tower. Flying left base runway 23 Hypertexthero 1.
Fly left base runway 2 tree Hypertexthero 1.
I like the dunes a bit northeast. They're like businesses scattered around between them. Yeah, that's northeast of here, huh? Cool. I don't see anything in the Neofly map. I'm gonna climb a little bit. You advise Shivote. I'm gonna climb a little bit to get a better view of the airport. Autopilot is being deactivated now. Increase our range here. Okay, so we can see where we're going. It's a bit far. East northeast, next airport. Oh, copy that. I'll check it out a little later. Just start getting a little nervous when the light's getting low. If it's an unlit airfield. Is that it already? No, that's just like something in the desert. Oh, okay. Of course. I think that's it. If that's it, it's unlit, so good thing we're getting there before all light leaves.
Cleared to land runway 2 tree.
Cleared to land runway 2 tree Hypertexthero 1.
Alright, we have landing clearance. It's a bit far, it's where my stash is stuck. But basically your stash, it's there, but you have to go get it to be able to sell it. When I first did one of these and I found the treasure, I didn't know how to sell it, so I kept it in the cargo. I was flying with it, I think, in the cargo hold of my airplane, or maybe it automatically got unloaded onto the whatever airfield it was. But for the longest time I couldn't figure out how to sell it, and I still, I don't do these often, so I still forget, but hopefully we'll be able to do it right now. Hopefully it'll all work and we'll pay off this loan, this BN-2 Islander. Coming in for this landing at El Jeddah, whatever it was called. Let's try to make it a smooth one.
Mayday, mayday, mayday. We have lost radio and radar contact with transporter. Please send rescue to his last position.
I cannot believe this, ladies and gentlemen. I had my throttle full forward. I started banking. The window was not open. Oh no. This calls for this. This calls for this. For goodness sake. Oh. Another BN-2 Icebird, another BN-2. Main menu. It wasn't shared at least, but the gold's gone. Cheapo wins getting -25. There wasn't a landing, so I can't give, unfortunately, an update to the leaderboard, but... Oh man, that's disappointing. Let's go back to Neofly and see what's going on. That's the thing with this plane, you have to keep an eye on your throttle, because if you fly a little faster than 150 knots or so, boom, overstress the airframe. My most detested thing about Microsoft Flight Simulator is that game over screen. Instead of having a flap come off or like an engine go out. Come on, give me a little bit of warning. At least shake the airplane and give me an oral sign, I don't know if they can do it. Oh, calmate. and some screaming outside New York City. But this is my most detested feature or unfeature of Microsoft Flight Simulator, is this sudden game over screen of no warning in these airplanes. Look at that, I was right there, I overstressed the aircraft. I wasn't sure, so I have $601,000 again, but all that gold that was in there is gone, ladies and gentlemen. It is gone. So that's that. The treasure is gone, the gold is gone. Maybe someone else can find it someday. On that note, I'm just gonna... Well, the loan, I'm gonna pay it off now, because I still have to pay the loan, you know. But now I have the money from the insurance. I'm just gonna pay the whole amount right now. So we are back in the clear. We have $334,000. How about we change it up? How about we try to get a float plane? How much does a float plane cost? Let's see. And where is the log? Here we go. Let's take a look at what happened. Crash. Let's see. Let's take a look if it gives you the landing rate, speed, or something. It doesn't tell you. It shows you where it was, but yeah. Now I understand why you call it a devil. Thank you, Kerr, for the clip. Disable the game-ish overspeed. Leave only crash detection. Can you do that? Can you do that in Microsoft Flight Simulator? Disable only the crash detection. Let's go take a look at the options, because I never really looked carefully into that. I always leave it full sim and everything. But thanks for that tip, Roscoe. Let's take a look. It will be what? Assistance options, probably. There you go. Failure and damage. Crash damage enabled, aircraft dash damage enabled. Okay, so this is what you're talking about here, this aircraft's crash damage. Turn that off. Yes, you can leave only crash detection, which is fine for Neofly. Okay, let's do that, ladies and gentlemen, because this is, you know, it's such a kind of unfair, because if it gave me some, I imagine if an airplane was gonna get close to stress damage, you would start hearing something, right? Or is that not true? I don't know. But this is not a real aircraft. This is a video game or simulator. It should give us some oral clue that, you know, you're going a little too fast here. It happened. IL-2 Sturmovik gives you the oral clue. DCS gives you oral clues. There you go. Aircraft stress damage disabled. Be gone. All right. But Wildcray says, I'd rather just get used to flying properly. That is a good point. That was my mistake. I was going down. I had my throttle at full. I don't know. I'm a little bit torn by this one. Should I leave it enabled, or because this will also put us on the middle ground there. Let's do a test with it disabled. Let's see if you can fly at 200 million miles an hour. If that's the case, then it might not be so good. Let's just do that, and I'm just gonna click a random position. Flying Dodo landed there successfully. Let's just pick a random position, maybe around here. South Africa or wherever that is. Go for BN-2. And let's click fly, and let's see if we can dive really fast and what happens, if anything. You won't do that IRL Forder. I'd rather you don't get to complain about crash mode and disable damage. No, that one I don't get to do. Yeah, I'm just gonna do a little test here. I think I'm gonna leave it on, even though that's a nice feature to have. But it is part of, you know, you crash, and even though it's frustrating, it's part of playing. Okay, so I disabled that. I'm gonna pull full speed down. Let's see. The BN-2 right around there, that'll be game over. Right above 150 knots, that'll be game over. But here we're at 180. No sound. I kind of like it. If the game would give me a sound thing, but the thing is that when you fly too fast, yeah, the plane doesn't cruise at the speed normally. You know, it would get damage. So it feels a little more like a jet, a little more gamey. Your wings starting burning. Can I do a hammerhead of the BN-2? Let's see. Yep. Don't have wingtip smoke, but I think that was more or less a hammerhead. Oh! Okay. I think I'm gonna leave it on, Rusgood. I think I wanna keep flying probably but this is like the 7th time it's happened to me, so it is getting a little annoying, but I do want to keep it within the spirit of the realism, the realistic, or even though it's missing sounds and stuff like that, I want to keep it in the realm of realistic simulation. One thing I don't understand is always with the user experience it goes back to custom. I don't know why, if it's because I turn like I click on something that makes it change, but I'm gonna leave it on in the spirit of you have to turn off with insurance. Is just a minor setback. That's true. It is not a huge setback. If I didn't have insurance, like no rebuy and Elite Dangerous, that would have been more of a problem. All right, but in the spirit of playfulness and of looking on the bright side of things, ladies and gentlemen, we were insured. We still have our Cessna. All right. But right now, I'm going to quit Neofly and I'm going to show you something a little different. We are going to come back to Forder's out there. We're going to come back to New York City. No, actually, let's go here. Let's do this. Is it daytime in Japan? No, it's not. Okay, so I can't really do it in Japan, but let's go to New York. That's fine. Okay, let's see how many people are at LaGuardia right now. Well, not a lot right now. But we are going to take off from LaGuardia with a different airplane. I haven't flown it on stream before. Hypertexthero, I'm going to change that. Hypertexthero flies a super. Okay. Started. What is LaGuardia? LaGuardia is KLGA. Over NYC. Over NYC. Here you go. Start KLGA. Right, let's do it like that. Updating the stream name. With interest. Okay, you know, another BN-2 just gone. Boom. I do mishaps in XCOM. Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This I just found out about this today or recently. We are going to go to New York and we're going to fly a special airplane here. But I'm going to hide it for you because it's going to be a surprise. Okay, so let me hide it really quickly. I'm not going to tell you what I'm going to fly. Alright. I'm going to click fly. Now you can see. That's true. I found this in Flight Sim.2, whatever that thing is. We should put some video game-ish music for this, I think. So let's go to some video game music. Let me see if there's some video game music we can play here. Video games. There you go. Let's try Popular or something.
Hypertexthero 1 ready for straight out departure at runway 31.
Hypertexthero. Woohoo!
All right. We're off, ladies and gentlemen. We are off. I don't know what happened to the air traffic controller voices, but I can't. My parking brake's not working. Maybe the parking brake doesn't work on this, so I'm gonna have to. You know, it's a little bit. It's a little bit anticlimactic, but we're gonna have to come back and start from the sky because I don't think the parking brake works on this. A Super Mario Kart hang glider. I don't know what happened with air traffic control voices. If the music's too loud, let me know. If you hate it, I'm happy to change it as well. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Let's go to New York with Mario, okay? What the hell, dude? But isn't that crazy? You can have a Mario thing in you can put whatever 3D model you want in this game, which is in my opinion pretty awesome. You can fly with Mario Kart here. Here you go. And it comes with one other skin, which is Luigi. But literally a custom ultralight might as well be something like this. Here we go. Super Mario Flight Sim 2. Hold up. Let me try to find it for you. I'll put the link here. Super Mario Flight Sim Microsoft Hang Glider. Does that work? Where is it? Where is it? I'm not finding it. Oh, here you go. Here it is. That is the this is the German link, but it should let you yeah, for others will be Bonanza, but for the people here in the stream, that's the link that you can download it. Yeah, I think. What the hell? What the fuck are you flying? I am flying a hang glider for Super Mario Kart Mort. When I saw this today, I thought I had to try it. You know, oh, there's some a little bit of I just put the link there. I saw it in FlightSim.2, this website. You go to FlightSim.2 and you filter by aircraft, and I saw this. And there's some other cool stuff there, and I thought I have to take this for a spin. We try to do a touch and go over the UN. Like it was one of our traditions here in the stream. Woo! Maybe try VATSIM. This is hyper in a plane type Mario Kart thing to land. That would be pretty fun. I have to try VATSIM. I haven't tried it yet, but I do want to try it. Maybe I'll try the Mario Kart, Super Mario Kart. I played Super Mario Kart on the Super Nintendo when I was a teenager. Wonderful video game. I just played the original one. I never played any of the other ones, but it was really, you know, a fun game with friends with the split screen. It doesn't show cockpit. No, cockpit is just this. This is the cockpit, unfortunately. But it does have dials. You can see them from the outside. You can see them. Let me try to go to the drone view. Stand by. Whoa, why is drone view not... Oh, here you go. His head turned, which is awesome. Alright, See, it does have some dials there, but obviously you can't really look at them. Do they work? Let's see. Yeah, they do work. What the hell? Says they're working goddess. Yeah, that's what that means, I think. I haven't been able to land on it yet because it just crashes. Maybe I just did a terrible job. Well, let's take a look. We try to land. Where should we go? Should we call in? Where should we go to land here? Broadway is a little bit too thin. Maybe 8th Avenue. Let's just pick one and go. Maybe parking brake, yeah. Maybe that's probably it, because when I try to take off, I couldn't turn off the parking brake, so they probably didn't you know, code in the functionality. But there you go. I think this is Broadway, ladies and gentlemen, or Avenue of the Americas or something. Yeah, it's this Avenue of the Americans. So Super Mario Kart in Microsoft Flight Simulator. A cool thing about Microsoft Flight Simulator, if you have a little bit of experience with 3D modeling or just like moving things around, you can bring anything you want here. I mean, there's a paper Spitfire, there's a paper airplane. You know, it's fun. Just mess around with what other people have made. Someone brought a Dutch fighter from Microsoft, from an earlier version of Microsoft Flight Simulator. There you go. Oh! Oh! I pressed Control B for the parking brake, but it wouldn't work. Super Mario Kart, ladies and gentlemen, in New York City. We're gonna attempt a landing. I think the parking brake, I don't think you can turn it off. That's probably the case. So it'll probably be a crash, but we will attempt a landing. Thanks for dropping by, Mort, Iceberg, Roscud, Wow Craze. What time is it? 11:43. I have time for one more flight to show you one more thing here. I'm gonna land on this avenue, whatever it's called. Always forget the name. Alright, let's see. Put the power. Whoa, look at that car. A little too fast. Oh! Alright. A little break from the more serious flight sims. If you were to buy one, you know, study level plane for this, what would it be? Would it be a Just Flight Aero 2 by any chance? I'm thinking about getting a study level, like a really detailed one. Those Just Aero, the last one they released, that's a little older one with like with gauges. That one I'm interested in. Collision bubble too big. Yeah, they probably just took a collision bubble of a Cessna or something. I'm not experienced with 3D modeling and all that stuff, but I would imagine that they just took an existing airplane and then put in a different 3D model and didn't change anything else. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, that's why the music was not playing. Okay. Now let's get back to something a little bit more calm. Aero 3, huh? I'm out of touch of this game, but back in Flight Simulator X, it was all about the air-to-air warbirds. Those were super. Oh, you were all about them. Yeah, I love those. There's a P-40 in this. If you go to the, I'm thinking about getting that. But you know, with the warbirds, I really appreciate the level damage modeling that you have in things like DCS and IL-2 Sturmovik. So I just I have the Spitfire here. I could take it for a spin to show it to you if you want to see more. But here, the marketplace, there is a P40 out there, and it looks pretty nice, and it comes with a trip that recreates the land lease program from that sent P40s from the United States to Russia. They gave a bunch of, basically leased or gave a bunch of P40s to the Russians. P40B Tomahawk. I've been thinking about this. There's a review over in stormbirds.blog, and you know, classic airplane. I love how the wheels like bend and then go in like a seagull almost. I have the Spitfire. I haven't flown in a while, but that's an awesome airplane too. Very nice modeling. Yeah, you've flown that one? Yeah, I have the Flying Iron one. It's really nice. I like it. I like the sound. We could take it for a spin now. In my Flight Simulator X days, I was either in a Dash 8 or UH-60 Blackhawk. Cool. I never played Flight Simulator X. There's also there's a Lego X-Wing someone made. There's a few things out there, you know. Let's take the Spitfire out for a quick spin before the end of the stream here. I think I do have a Hypertexthero library. And how about we go for a quick spin in England? Who's out there? Metrog's over there. Let's go say hi to Metrog. He is I'm just gonna start in the air here. Alright, he's leaving, but Shoreham. Let's just do a landing over here in Shoreham. Duxford? We could go to Duxford. Metrog just disappeared there. Let's see Duxford, that'll be fun. See how the airport's looking. Custom, no. Search Duxford. Here you go. Echo Golf Sierra Unicorn. Alright. We'll just start her. Well, let's try to start her from cold, see if I remember how to do it. It's been a while. Okay, flies a Spitfire. I'll change Spitfire in Duxford, just in case someone comes here. He said, "You're gonna fly Mario, but you're flying Spitfire. What's going on?" Start at EGSU. Okay. Flight conditions, we'll leave it live. All players. Best ignore me, I'm testing. Copy that, Metron. Did you ever visit Old Warden Shuttleworth when you visited here? No, I haven't. I would love to go and spend you know, a month in the UK. Just have family there to visit anyway, but my dad was originally from Bristol. I went to Bournemouth for university. But there's so many, you know, historical airfields and so much aviation history. I would love to spend like a month there. Oh, it's starting me in the runway anyway, but look at this weather. Okay, instead of starting her from Kodan, we'll just take off and we'll try to climb above the weather, which is one of my favorite things to do in this flight sim. Okay, let's go. Full power. Not full, but about... Oh! It's not a good start. I forgot the parking brake. Jeez. Let me turn this music down and change it to... Ooh. Alright, parking brake. Oh! I am not doing good today with this throttle. You know what my excuse is with the throttle lately is that I don't have a throttle anymore. The throttle is on my stick. I'm used to having a throttle, so I often forget it a little too hard. That'll be my excuse. I forget it on. Okay, parking brake off. And we're just gonna take off and try to climb above the weather because... oh yeah, the rudder trim. Let's not forget the rudder trim. Thank you for reminding me of that. There you go. I think it's starboard, right? A couple degrees. Alright, here you go. Been a while since I've flown the Spit. An 8 boost. We don't want to go far above 8 when we're taking off, ladies and gentlemen, right around there. This is a high performance aircraft. Looks almost like War Thunder. Yeah. You do have to be careful with the engine in this. It will cut out on you if you push it too hard for too long. I'm gonna try to climb over this weather. Whoa, look at those rainbows. It looks a little weird. Oh shit. Total vertigo. I was going down, I didn't even realize. Alright, let's pay attention here. Pay attention to the instruments. We're climbing. Nothing to see outside, a lot of weather out there. Ring, ring, ring. Hello, this is the insurance company calling me. First, would like to inform you you are bankrupt and your coverage is withdrawn. Would they really inform us though? No, they probably just let you know that. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, over the weather. One of my favorite things to do, not just in this video game, but any video game that simulates weather, is to start in bad weather and just climb over it and shoot up above the clouds. Just awesome. Turn the volume down a little bit on the airplane. Don't get me started with War Thunder. Next hurricane we should have a meetup in the eye. I don't think I've ever been in a hurricane in this. Did they simulate it? Does it look like a proper hurricane? Look at that, I love this stuff. I love the top of the clouds. A lot of people flying here. Where's that big cloud that I just passed? Did it just evaporate? Don't know, might be a bit too grand. Too big for us to see properly. And look at the change in lighting. There's a cloud above us now that's blocking the sun, and the lighting, just love how it does that. And there you are, we're off the cloud. There's a hole in the clouds over there. I really like flying in England in this game because the very variable weather, you know, and it's really cool. Beautiful machine. The Mark 9. I wish to finish my Spitfire Spade Grip. Yeah, it's a gorgeous airplane. Are you building a grip for it? I'll check it out. Oh, that's cool, man. Holy crap. Is that like the prototype? Is that like for actual control stick? Yeah, awesome. Here it is. That is really cool, man. Let's how high are we there? We do have to turn on the supercharger above a certain height, and let's reduce our corkscrew because otherwise the engine's gonna break. Okay, I forget if it was like 2750 or 2550 the RPM. I'm gonna leave it 2500 to be safe. Oh, maybe it already broke. Maybe I already broke the engine. Jeez. I think we may have already broken the engine. 3D printed. Cool. Check your TS and PS. Let's see. Temperature and pressure. My auto temperature is below 100. Let me make sure I'm not gonna crash here. That looks alright. I remember there was something I had to do with the supercharger. Maybe the fuel down here, fuel pressure warning. Oh, no, you click that. There's 2 tanks. Okay, we have fuel. The fuel's fine. Put everything to full again. What is that? I don't remember what that one is. Carb air filter. Maybe I just turned the volume down. I think I just turned the volume down. No, it's losing. Supercharger should be okay on auto. Is auto. FS gear warning, not take off, light is on. Okay. I think I may have broken the engine. I'm not sure if it would have happened that quick, but I have lost power here. I think it was something down here too. Maybe. Yeah, I think it's time to look for a field. There's one. Screenshot time. Oh, what's going on? Too fast to open that, probably. Yeah, the boost is not going above like it's where the engine is messed up. I have to look at the menu again. Let's pick a field and try to go in for a landing. I'm not gonna cheat and press V to see where the nearest airfield is. I'm just gonna try to do a dead stick on a regular field. That one looks potentially okay. Oh, that little airfield over there? That could be a little, I mean, it's a pretty short one. It does look like an airfield, but it looks like a very short one, like for crop dusters or something. Hey Tim, I'll be lurking, but wanted to say hi. Copy that. Thanks for dropping by. Remember to either go flapless or drop flaps last minute. Copy that, Mort. Thanks for the tips. I do want to open the door lock. I think I'm going too fast to open the door lock. Open the cockpit. Maybe I have. Oh, here you go. There you go. It wasn't locked. You get a real abrupt pitch down in the spit when you put down the flaps, right? Copy that. Difficult plane to land. Like they say that she lands when she wants to. I'm thinking about getting the spit in, I'm gonna try it for 2 weeks. on DCS. I've never tried it in DCS. I want to get a Warbird in DCS. Yeah, that's almost certainly a runway there, but it looks like a very thin one. There's another one potentially. But with this weather, it's a little bit difficult to choose. I think I'm just going to go for a field. Probably that one there looks pretty big. Let's pick that one. Decision has been made. I'm going to turn to starboard. Those are big too, but I decided on that one. I'm going to go for it. You need to slow down a bit more though. Yeah, crazy rainbow, huh? I see these once in a while and I'm flying, yeah, over from airliners. I've seen these before. Where's the field I picked? I might have to pick a different one now because I'm losing altitude fast. It's gonna have to be this one right here, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. But I'm moving way too fast. Maybe the second one. Divert to this one. Alright, gear down. Problem, this is gonna be a problem. Maybe we can make it that one through the bushes here. Come on, let's clear those bushes. Alright, I managed. Oh! Too hard, too hard. Microsoft didn't like that. Minus 536, okay. BN-2 Islander would have made it, but not the Spit. Alright, people. I'm gonna take a break for lunch here. A lot of crashes in this stream. Sometimes that's the way it goes. But thanks for coming along. Let's go find someone to go and say hi to. If you know anyone, any streamer you like who is currently streaming for a raid, please feel free to let me know on chat. Someone preferably playing a flight simulator of some sort, but not necessarily. Let's see who is playing Microsoft Flight Simulator out there while the credits roll. You're on later, we'll love to fly with you. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna be on in a couple of hours again. And then tonight I'm thinking about doing a longish stream. I'm not sure if it's gonna be Microsoft Flight Simulator, but it could do Altitude Sturmovik if you want to fly that smart. Yeah, I was going pretty fast while crazy. The sad music. Oh, sad music. Sorry. Here we go. I'm total amateur at this. I have a really weird setup here for these sound effects right now. So, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Here it is. A little bit higher, maybe. Is that better? All right. And I'll put Las Vegas Casino in the background while we're looking for someone to raid. All right. We need to get you a stream deck. That would be cool. Maybe I should I do a bits or a I'm not really comfortable turning on donations and stuff because, you know, it would be the easiest way, but maybe I do a bits thing for a stream deck or something. That would be nice to have. Let's see. Right now I'm using it's just like right now it's just a browser. It's like I'm using Epidemic Sound and there's sound effects there. That's what I'm using for the sound effects right now. But let's go back to some funky music while we're waiting for this to or we're waiting for someone to raid. What the heck is that? I feel like a pretty serious guy. There's a guy with a tank top. What is that? Strategy is weird cuz. Whoa, look at this guy, Bodges. He's looked like he's going for an interesting landing. Let's go for this guy. English. Let's take a quick look and see. Oh yeah, he's on some skis. How many followers this guy has? Only 3 followers. Skid danks all day, but usually at night.
Oh, got that wrong. Okay, I gotta go do this in depth, so that's it.
Alright, let's look alright. Oh. Oh shit, I did on his chat by mistake. I'm such an idiot. Okay, here you go. Your fail is now more amusing to watch the suffering. It's fun to see people fail, you know, I agree. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I will fail more later. Thanks for being here, everybody. See you in a while, Kerr. See you, Walker, Sheepa, Mort75, everyone who dropped by. Thank you so much. Timmy Thumb. Thank you to everyone who dropped by here. Rating now. I will be back a little later.